Thank you.
Ah, Helen, there you are. I just called your office. Have you got a minute?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Good.
Hey, listen, before I forget, I wanted to tell you. Sunday afternoon was really great. It was good time, good drinks, good talk. We really must do it more often.
We will do it again. In fact, it's that talk that I wanted to see you about. I've made some cutaway sketches of the ship that we had discussed. You like them?
It's great. What are these here, operating rooms?
Yeah, exactly. And here on the forward end of the ship, we'd set up some display areas where we could show all of the latest hospital and medical equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I figure we could give them everything from new insulin pumps to plastic joints. Mm-hmm. We staff the ship with the best people that we can find, and we go all over the world giving demonstrations in all kinds of ports.
Certainly sounds like it has great possibilities.
Oh, it has a lot more than possibilities, my friend. We could sell tons of medical equipment. Do you realize that doctors and hospital purchasing agents would have to take in 40 medical conventions just to see what we're going to give them on one ship?
Well, it's going to spread a lot of goodwill.
Uh-huh. It's also going to make a whole lot of money. And I mean a lot of money.
Yeah, that too. I think it's wonderful you worked out all these details so fast.
I might just say I'm highly motivated.
What, to build the ship?
To make a pile of money. Quite honestly, Jimmy Lee and his damn 20 million gets to me.
Listen, that's my family's 20 million. It gets to me as well.
I can imagine. You know, we're going to need financing. Any chance of you approaching your father?
No. He'd know it was a good idea and he'd steal it.
You can say that about your own father?
You bet. When it comes to a dollar, you got to watch out for my father. You know something? When I was in high school, I simply asked him for an advance on my allowance.
And he wouldn't give it to you?
Oh, he would give it to me at 15% interest with the collateral up front. No, I think, much as I hate to admit it, the man we've got to go and see is Sean Donnelly.
Why do you hate to admit that?
Because so far his only interest in the Quartermain family has been my wife. But I'm going to have to put that aside because he's absolutely perfect for this proposition.
And he already has a shipping company.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to call him and say we want to talk to him.
Good, do it. Maybe there's a chance that he would meet with us today after work. The sooner we start making this fortune, the better.
Okay. Looks like you're getting ready to redecorate.
Oh, yes, I am. As a matter of fact, the next time I take a business trip, I think I'll have this whole place redone. By the time it's finished, it should do very nicely.
I would imagine that waterfront property like this is very valuable.
Yes, it is. But as you well know, it still takes money to make money.
Funny, we were just saying the same thing. The secret to success is getting in on the ground floor.
Yes.
Show me a man who recognizes a good thing at the start, and I'll show you a moneymaker.
It's a very astute observation, Alan. May I ask, is that why you wanted to see me? Do you have what you consider a sure thing?
It's funny you should ask that.
Well, I have a certain intuition when it comes to making money. What have you got in your mind?
Son, if you will.
Sure.
These are just rough sketches. But properly built and equipped, this is a floating showroom.
Capable of going around the world.
I can see that this is a ship, all right. But I'm still a little lost.
Allow me to explain.
All right.
These areas here are working operating rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And here in the forward end of the ship, we would set up displays of the latest hospital and surgical equipment.
Staffed with fully trained technicians.
The equipment would naturally be available for sale.
At a very
Naturally.
big profit.
Of course.
Yes. Now, what we envision is taking the ship from major port to major port all around the world. While in port, we invite the local doctors and hospital purchasing agents to come and see our displays and encourage them to place orders.
Now, of course, this ship is going to attract a great deal of publicity, but the most important thing is we're going to sell a lot of equipment.
Which we would purchase here and ship at a profit.
And as I said before, it would be a very big profit.
Any questions thus far?
No, I'm sure I'll have some later, but I must tell you my initial reaction is highly favorable. As a matter of fact, I think you do have a sure thing here.
So would you be interested in backing it financially?
And as the principal backer, sharing in the profits, naturally.
Naturally. Off the top of my head, I'd say yes. I'm extremely interested.
You are.
Definitely. I'm sure there's going to be an initial and sizable outlay of cash, but after we do some preliminary estimates, I'll have my business manager take a look at them.
I dare say I don't think you'd regret getting in on this.
Oh, I'm sure I won't. Believe me, I'm sure I won't. Look, let's leave it like this. I'll show these sketches to my business affairs people. They'll come up with some figures. I'll get back to you. Fair enough?
Oh, more than fair. In fact, Alan, I'm encouraged.
So am I.
You should be. Let me tell you, gentlemen, something. The three of us are on the threshold of making some very big money. And I do mean big, for all of us. And I want to thank you both for bringing this to me.
It's a pleasure.
We thank you. We'll wait for your call then.
Oh, you'll hear from me. Probably by Thursday. I'll keep in touch.
Oh, there you are. Edward, you know your oatmeal is getting cold.
Yeah, I'm not in any mood for cold oatmeal.
Well, then why don't you go for the orange juice? I think by this time that's got to be warm.
Forget it. Tell Stella I'm not having breakfast.
Why not?
I have no appetite.
Wait a minute. It can't be because of the stock market, because I know Alan got the paper first, and he is reading it right now, so you haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah, I've done my reading for the day, thank you. Here, you read it and weep.
Monica, I had to finish my breakfast without you.
Your father and I have mutually lost our appetites.
What's this? Oh, Tycoon magazine.
And who is the tycoon?
Oh, I see. Oh, I'm glad I finished my breakfast first.
I should have found a way to kill that cover.
How?
By killing the article, I should have placed a few well-chosen items to muddy Jimmy Lee, scare off that reporter who interviewed me.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, Father.
You're awfully cool about this. Why?
Oh, you never know. Even I might wind up on the cover of Tycoon magazine one day.
What's he talking about?
And I'm referring to the not-too-distant future. I'm going to go finish my coffee in the living room.
I just want to tell you, I think it was very sweet of you to divert Edward that way.
What way?
Well, you know, by softening his anger about the tycoon cover and Jimmy Lee and all of that, making it seem like it wasn't a big deal that even you could be on it. That's so sweet.
It is a big deal. I didn't say anything to try to make my father feel any better, Monica.
What? You were trying to make yourself feel better? Well, come on. Tycoon magazine.
You think it's preposterous, don't you?
I think it's a little far-fetched, yeah. But we can talk about all of your fantasies on the way to the hospital. Shall we go?
I'm going to have to take my own car today, Monica, so we better go separately.
Why?
Because I've got some big business to take care of, and I mean, it's important.
What kind of big business are you doing today or any other day?
My kind.
I asked you a question now, and I expect an answer.
Well, to quote you, sir, all in good time. All in good time.
What is he talking about?
I think what he's saying, Edward, is that his business matters are none of your business.
Yes, since when?
Since I found out that the only way to succeed in the world of commerce is through secrecy, planning, and shrewdness.
You haven't got it, Alan. Don't flaunt it.
You'd be surprised. See you at the hospital, Monica.
Find out what he's up to.
Well, obviously, he is just trying to be the same chip off the old block as Jimmy Lee.
No, shudder.
Oh, come on, Edward. How far can he go?
Right to the brink of disaster and then over the edge with arms flapping. Find out what he's doing. I don't want to read all about it in the flops and failures column of Tycoon magazine.
Well, listen, I have a feeling that this could possibly be the first of many days that we both go in separate cars to the hospital.
No, you're not sleeping in separate beds yet, are you?
No, but the minute that I ask him what his big business deal is, he'll shut the door right in my face.
Well, bang it down then.
I would like to be a little more subtle, Edward.
Subtlety is for strangers. You're his wife. If you have to, use a sledgehammer.
You know something? I'm feeling very sentimental at the moment.
Oh, yes, Bobby's ordeal with Brock certainly tends to make one grateful.
Oh, it's not just being grateful. I feel I'm very lucky to be married to you.
Well, that's a nice thing to hear.
A very gentle man you are. Devoted to your profession.
devoted to my wife. You are the #1 priority in my life.
I don't want to waste any time at all, Alan. Look, why don't we just get away for a weekend, huh?
Well, that sounds great.
I mean, we could just go someplace where there's no phones, there's no interruptions, nothing. Just some marvelous romantic spot.
Great. Where would you like to go?
Well, it doesn't make any difference to me. I mean, as long as nobody knows where we are. I mean, that's including all of the people that are with that big business venture of yours.
Oh, yeah, fine.
Well, barring any kind of business sort of emergency or anything like that. I mean, in case you're needed for a crisis or something.
Oh, I don't anticipate any kind of business crisis or anything.
Oh, you have a partner or partners or something that make decisions for you?
You don't have to worry about it, Monica, really.
Okay, I'll try not to.
Don't tell me you've been worried about it already.
Well, does that seem foolish?
No, it just seems strange.
Why, for heaven's sakes?
Because you don't know anything about it. I haven't told you one thing. Why would you be concerned?
Well, that's it. I mean, that's what worries me.
What?
It's the fear of the unknown. I mean, we've always shared everything together. I mean, anything medical we've shared. I mean, your patients or my cardiacs or your cardiacs. You know. I just want to make sure that you're on safe ground.
So?
So, why don't you just tell me what's going on, okay? I mean, just give me a clue.
Like what?
I don't know anything.
Oh, you mean like a crumb?
Oh, all right. Yeah, sure. Crumb's fine.
Okay, I'll tell you this. I'm ingenious.
Well, that's wonderful. Go on.
You also may be reading about me in Tycoon magazine one day.
Well, yes, you've said that before. Look, Alan, I don't want to have Edward ask me all these questions, you know?
I've already given you 2 crumbs. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Alan, I am your wife.
I know that, and I love you. So what about this romantic weekend? What is your deepest wish?
My deepest wish is that you should drop dead.
Okay, fine.